This video is on occupational skills assessment featuring ACT work keys. My name is Joe B. Kent. I am owner of PathTrack LLC. I have a BBA with a major in finance from the University of Memphis, a master's of curriculum instruction technology from Nova Southeastern University in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm a global career development facilitator with an emphasis in labor market information. I'm a member of the National Career Development Association and American Public Data Users. My LinkedIn profile can be found at https www.linkedin.com/in/jbkent. PathTrack is a research-based and customer-centric process that facilitates a return on investment methodology in support of regional career, workforce, and economic development efforts. For more information on the research-based PathTrack process, please visit me at http://pathtrack.net. So what is ACT Work Keys? Work Keys is a skills assessment system that helps employers select, hire, train, develop, and retain a quality workforce. The assessments measure foundational and soft skills. So what makes up the ACT Assessment Battery National Career Readiness Certificate? Well, all of these assessments here make up the ACT Work Keys Assessment Battery. The ones that are underlined make up are part of the National Career Readiness Certificate battery. So let's go through these and just talk a little bit about them. Applied mathematics measures critical thinking, mathematical reasoning, and problem-solving techniques for situations that actually occur in today's workplace. Locating information measures the skills needed to locate, synthesize, and use information from workplace graphics like charts, graphs, diagrams, and floor plans. Reading for information measures the skill people use when they read and use written text, such as memos, letters, directions, signs, notices, bulletins, policies, and regulations on the job. Applied technology measures basic principles and skills in 4 areas of technology: electricity, mechanics, fluid dynamics, and thermodynamics, with a focus on reasoning, not math, examining solve problems without calculations or formulas. Business writing measures the skill used when writing an original response to a work-related situation. Listening for understanding, examinees listen to spoken information and answer multiple choice questions about the information they heard. Workplace observation measures skills in observing, following, understanding, and evaluating processes, demonstrations, and other workplace procedures. This workplace observation is used quite heavily in manufacturing. So again, these 3 areas, applied mathematics, locating information, and reading for information, make up the National Career Readiness Certificate battery. So all ACT work keys levels, regardless of whether they're National Career Readiness Certificates or other work keys assessments, use the bronze, silver, gold, and platinum scoring rubric, with a level 3 equal to a bronze, level 4 equal to a silver, level 5 equal to a gold, and level 6 or 7 equates to a platinum. Now, as it relates to the National Career Readiness Certificate, 16% of the jobs in the economy, this is not weighted, but of the jobs in the economy, a person with a bronze level is qualified for 16% of the jobs in the economy, or occupations in the economy. If a worker has a silver level, work keys level, they're qualified for 67% of the jobs in the economy. And it gives examples of the various jobs. For instance, for bronze, a construction equipment operator, veterinary assistant, welder, pharmacy aide, and an EMT. As far as a silver level, would be human resource manager, head cook, medical assistant, kindergarten teacher, aircraft mechanic, radiologist, technician. A level gold qualifies you for 93% of the jobs in the economy, and it's equal to a level 5. And this has been shown, a gold level has been shown to be also college ready and equal to about a 21 on reading and a 22 on mathematics gold level. And that's 21 on the ACT test, the college entrance test, and a 22 in mathematics on the ACT test. So that's level 5 or gold has been shown to be college comparable to college ACT, college readiness on the ACT test. And platinum, 99%, which would be an airline pilot, fuel cell engineer, mechanical engineers, and physicists. Gold, again, would be pharmacy technicians, speech language pathologists, accountants, ship captain, climate change analyst, and school counselor. So, how are the scores derived for an occupation? Well, it starts with a job profile. And what happens is a job profiler goes out to a place of business and does an initial task list for a specific job. The profiler creates a task list using a national job data and information collected from a company, contact person, and a tour of the job site. So the next thing they do is a profiler is a task analysis, and so a profiler meets with workers to customize the task list. The job experts rate each task for importance to ensure the tasks are critical to performance of the job. Step 3 is skills analysis. A profiler helps employers link job tasks to work key skills and skill levels. And finally, step 4, documentation. Profiler documents the results in a customized content validity report. So to see the occupational profile database for ACT, we'll go here. Now, what happens with an occupational profile database is an occupational profile is a collection of several job profiles that are collected to form an occupational profile. It's important to understand the difference between a job and an occupation. A job is a titled occupation at a place of business, and an occupation is a defined vocation by the Department of Labor. So, for instance, a job title would be Mayor of the City of Memphis. The occupation associated with that job is Chief Executive Officer. So that would be an example of an occupation and a job. So let's look up, so in order to actually understand how to use the occupational profile database, this is at profiles.keytrain.com. You can type in pretty much anything. So we'll put in nurse and see all of the information, all of the things with nurse comes up. So what we really want to go down here to find is registered nurse. And you'll see these are all of the occupational, these are the scores. This is a median skill level, minimum skill level, and a maximum skill level. So for applied mathematics, reading for information and locating information, we have a 4, 4, and a 4. And then here we have a median skill level. It's a 4, 5, and a 5. And then these have also been profiled as well. So that would be one. Let's just do a machinist. And you can see the same information. So that's the way that that works. So let's go back to our PowerPoint. And so in practice, you will see, for instance, this individual for selected career, they've selected nursing as their selected career. That career pathway is therapeutic services. The average salary in the area is $61,740. The educational level is Job Zone 3, an associate's degree. That's the ONET classification for that. Sometimes in nursing we see them asking for a bachelor's degree, but ONET classifies as a registered nurse at Job Zone 3. This is an example of the initial skills review diagnostic or an initial work keys test, and they had they got a 3 in applied math, 3 in locating information, 4 in reading for information. You can see here that the occupation for a registered nurse requires a level 4, so the learner knows based on their initial assessment that they need to increase their score in applied math from a 4 to a 5, in locating information, from a 3 to a 4. In locating information, they need to increase their score from a 3 to a 4, and in reading for information, they need to increase their score from a 4 to a 5 based on their initial assessment. I hope this has helped you out. You can reach me at jkent@pathtrack.net.